Hey everybody, it's Kim Duramo, and I wanted to share a really powerful insight that just came to me. I'm out taking a beautiful hike here in the mountains with my little baby, and I know a lot of times we try to kind of come up with, what do I need to do to heal? How do I heal? In fact, I posted a video the other day that was about my experience recently with an acute illness and how I moved through it fluidly and I knew exactly what to do to allow my body to heal. And it was funny because one of the posts on YouTube was like, well, you're not even telling me what you did. How did you heal? Well, we don't heal our body. We enter the alignment that allows our body to heal. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. For me, it was through being really aware. I'm going to keep walking here because he is sleeping and it keeps him settled down. We can be aware of what we're feeling and allow things to come into harmony. Usually, we're not aware of what we're actually feeling. We might be aware that we are in fear, or that we don't want to feel what we're feeling, or that we want to escape what we're feeling, and so we're in reaction. When we can let ourselves be in awareness, it can be much easier to receive what will allow harmony to develop. So I wanted to share this video because there are ways that the body heals. Specifically, there are what are called sensory neurites in the heart. These are like brain cells in the heart where there's an intelligence in the heart kind of registering what's going on for us. And we can come into a harmonic state, like a heart-brain coherence, where there's alignment with what I think, what I feel, what I know, and what is in my heart, what my heart is registering as true. The neurites, the sensory neurites in the heart are sort of what guide everything that's happening throughout our body. They're much more primary than all the things that we think in the brain. So if we can come into this heart-brain coherence, this alignment of what I'm registering in my heart as truth, and what's really available to me, like, wow, there's more freedom available to me. Let me release all these ideas that have me think I'm limited. Or, oh, there's so much love for me. Let me release all this judgment I have on myself. When we come into this heart-brain coherence, we really, and what it takes is releasing a lot of the things we think about everything. We can receive this inner coherence, this inner alignment, and that is what restores health, usually very, very quickly. So for me, I'm out here, and I'm working on my next book. I'm out here in this beautiful space, just relaxing, listening to some things I like to listen to, or just letting my mind flow. And a lot of inspiration comes in. It brings me into coherence to let myself know what I know from the level of the heart, and let my brain kind of repattern to that and train to that, receive that, and align with that. And then immediately the book's getting like dictated through my mind. And I'm like stopping to take little notes in my phone because I'm like, oh, there's this wisdom, or this insight, or there's this thing that's coming through that I want to share in the book. Or I can sometimes just log it in and tell my brain, like, I'm going to keep walking, log that into the inner Rolodex and, the little files, and I'll be able to pull it up later. Anyway, the point is, when we're in doing something that engages that coherence or creates that inner alignment, we can let ourselves receive so much more insight, so much more wisdom, so much more clarity that can often guide us in like what to do. Like for me, I took my homeopathic remedy. It hadn't even occurred to me that that was available. And, but it's not like, okay, so now I get to go take a homeopathic. No, for everyone, it's different. Your guidance is going to lead you toward the very specific things because your body is unique and what's required in every moment is different than what was required yesterday or 2 minutes ago. It's essential that we align with this inner wisdom so we can follow our guidance and know. So, that alignment is what creates so much for our health, for our relationships, for what we're creating in our lives. And so I just wanted to share that because sometimes people are like, well, how does it happen? How does it happen? There is an inner way that your system is connected, that your body, all of your cells are fed from this inner alignment. They receive. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to heal yourself. All of those things will come into your awareness if it's like, oh, let me omit this food from my diet, or let me go see this practitioner, or let me take that medication, or it could be anything. but it requires that we get into this alignment, that we allow this alignment so that we know. So I wanted to share that because I think there's so much that's unknown about the inner workings of the human body and how healing happens. And this is sort of a big key that we've seen scientifically, that when there is this alignment between the brain, what the brain is sensing and what the brain is putting out, and what our thoughts and ideas and beliefs are, and what's going on in the heart and what we know and what we sense. It's about that alignment. So if you can just let yourself feel what you feel and release everything you think about what has to happen or all of the stress or whatever's in there, you can let yourself receive so much more. I'm at drkimd.com, and you can invite others if you would like. Certainly subscribe if you're interested in receiving more, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.